Welcome to a new playlist where I'll be examining current events and news stories and wondering what the hell is wrong with this planet. Some might wonder, hey, you have a blog, why not just do those stories there? Well, I'm glad you asked and I'll tell you. My blog, which has been around for more than 10 years now, has an absurd lead time. I write 4 to 5 times a week and my lead time for stories is at least 6 to 8 weeks. That means that by the time I get something published, it's just not topical anymore, and I figure it's easier to just publish a quick video here than it is to wait for it on my blog. So here's the thing. Lots of people are idiots. Some people are apparently proud of it. Some people even get on TV to prove it, as is the case here. Fox News contributor Lieutenant Colonel Alan West claims that he experienced Sharia law at a local Wal-Mart where he claims a Muslim employee had a sign out in front of his checkout line refusing to handle alcohol. It doesn't turn out as you'd expect, so I'll let West explain what happened from his post on May 11th. West says, there was a young man doing the checkout and another Walmart employee came over and put up a sign, no alcohol products in this lane. So, being the inquisitive fellow I am, I used my additional set of eyes, glasses, to see the young man's name. Let me say, it was not Steve. I pointed the sign out to Aubrey, and her response was a simple question. How is it that this Muslim employee could refuse service to customers based on his religious beliefs, but Christians are being forced to participate in specific events contrary to their religious beliefs? Boy howdy, that's one astute young lady. Imagine that this employee at Walmart refused to just scan a bottle or container of an alcoholic beverage, and that is acceptable. A Christian business owner declines to participate or provide service for a specific event, a gay wedding, which contradicts their faith, and the state crushes them. And people got upset at this, as you might expect. I've been an advocate for religion-free workplaces for a long time. Theists are welcome to believe whatever they want to believe, but they cannot harm their employers in doing so. That means religious pharmacists who refuse to do their jobs because of their religious beliefs shouldn't hold those jobs. Religious bakers who operate public, for-profit businesses don't get to claim religious exemptions for discriminating against members of the general public. And no, religious checkers shouldn't get to refuse to handle alcohol and pork products because it violates their religious beliefs. If you're going to hold these beliefs, and it is a choice that you hold these beliefs, then you need to deal with the consequences of your actions. That means you might have to find another line of work if your beliefs are more important to you than your paycheck. But in this case, none of that matters because what West asserts happened didn't actually happen. In fact, in an attempt to fact-check, which I find a little bit surprising considering where this comes from, the following was discovered and an addition to West's post was made. It read, Editor's Update. We spoke to the Walmart store and apparently employees under 21 years old are prohibited from selling cigarettes and alcohol. However, that isn't to say Walmart isn't selectively caving to Muslim demands, such as this case regarding halal meat in Ohio. That means that this had nothing whatsoever to do with Islam, nor was Walmart making concessions to Muslim beliefs. They were complying with state laws that prohibits employees under 21 from selling tobacco or alcohol. Of course, West never apologizes for his error. The name of his post was changed from Sharia Law Comes to Walmart to More Ominous Signs of Christian Persecution. But exactly where are these signs of Christian persecution? They're nowhere to be seen except in West's tiny little mind. And just because they can't make the case stick this time, they still try to suggest that it might be true somewhere else. This is the quality of reporting that you find on the far religious right, which, hey, let's be honest, isn't any better or worse than you find on the far liberal left. When you're catering to the extremes, truth doesn't matter. Just emotionally comforting platitudes aimed at your political base. The media today is sad. No one wants to inform the public. They just want to push a political, social, or religious agenda. Worse yet in this case, West's post is little more than clickbait. They changed the title from one inflammatory wrong thing to another inflammatory wrong thing. Had they been honest, the post would have been taken down entirely because none of it is actually true. So what do you think? If you have other stories you'd like me to take on or expose, email them to me here. Please leave comments, questions, and constructive criticism below. Like, subscribe, and spread the word, and I'll be back soon with more stories of absurdity.